Hello everyone, welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to share with you our topic, what are friends for? We're focusing on English for today, grade 7, and specifically on Unit 3, Prize Giving Day. Today we'll explore the importance of friendship, the significance of prize-giving events, and what we can learn from them. So let's get started and enjoy the journey together. Now let's take a closer look at the words and their meanings. First, we have visit, which means to go see a person or a place. For example, you might visit a friend or visit a museum. Next is ceremony, which refers to a special function or event, often formal, like a wedding or a graduation. Moving on, eminent describes people who have a lot of power and influence. They're well known and respected in their fields. Then there's praise, which means to speak highly of someone or something, usually to show admiration or approval. For instance, you might praise a student for their hard work. Outstanding is a word used to describe something that is extremely good or exceptional. Think of an outstanding performance or an outstanding achievement. Finally, display refers to putting something in a visible place so others can see it easily, like displaying artwork in a gallery. The goal here is to match each of these words with their correct meanings, helping us understand how to use them properly. This understanding will be important as we continue to explore vocabulary and language skills throughout the presentation. Let's go through some key words today that will help us better understand the context of formal events and descriptions. First, we have visit, which simply means to go see a person or a place. For example, when you visit a museum or visit a friend, you're going to see them personally. Next is ceremony, which refers to a formal function or event, often with special traditions or rituals, like a graduation or wedding. These ceremonies are important because they mark significant occasions. Then we have eminent. This word describes people who have a lot of power and influence, very important figures in their fields or communities. Moving on to praise, which means to speak highly of someone or something. When you praise someone, you're expressing admiration or approval. The word outstanding is used to describe something that is extremely good, exceptional, or remarkable. It highlights excellence or superiority in quality. Finally, display means to put something in a visible place so others can see it easily. Displays are often used in museums, stores, or exhibitions to showcase items effectively. These words connect to the overall theme of understanding how to describe people, events, and things in a clear, precise way. They help us communicate effectively about important moments, influential figures, and notable qualities. Let's go through some key details about the prize-giving function. The event was held in the school auditorium, which is a common and suitable place for such celebrations. The auditorium was decorated brightly, creating a cheerful and festive atmosphere for everyone. The chief guest at the function was the principal of PN College, which shows the importance of the event and the recognition given to the students. At the beginning of the program, the head teacher took the stage to read out the annual report. This is an important part of the event because it highlights the achievements and progress of the school over the past year. Now, I want you to think about this as a pair activity. Ask each other questions about what happened and try to answer based on what we've discussed. This way, you can reinforce your understanding of the event and its significance within the overall school activities. The prize-giving function was held in the school auditorium, which is the perfect setting for such a special event. The auditorium was decorated brightly, creating a cheerful and celebratory atmosphere. The chief guest at the function was the principal of PN College, someone who is highly respected and brings a sense of importance to the occasion. At the very beginning of the event, the head teacher took the stage to read out the annual report, giving everyone an overview of the year's achievements and activities. This setup not only highlights the significance of the event, but also connects to our overall theme of celebrating success and encouraging excellence in our school community. Now, let's look at how we can complete this passage with the correct verb forms. In this context, we're describing what happened at the end of the prize-giving function. It's important to pay attention to the tense and subject agreement here. So the key points are that after the main event, there was a cultural show. Some students sang asterisk songs, which highlights their musical talents. Others asterisk staged a short drama, demonstrating their acting skills. And the chief guest spoke highly of the performers, showing appreciation for their efforts. Notice how each verb fits perfectly into the sentence, helping us paint a clear picture of the event. These actions, singing, staging, speaking, are all part of celebrating the students' talents and making the event memorable. This connects to our overall theme of recognizing and encouraging student achievements through cultural activities. Now, let's talk about the best friends in the story. Flora and Farabi are the closest friends, and their bond is really special. They support each other through thick and thin, which highlights the importance of friendship in our lives. Moving on, the prize-giving ceremony was held in the school auditorium. It's a central place where students, teachers, and parents come together to celebrate achievements. Lastly, besides the students, the event was attended by guardians and eminent persons of the locality. Their presence shows how much the community values education and the success of its young members. All these points together emphasize the significance of community support and friendship in nurturing young talent and celebrating their accomplishments. Now, moving on to some key questions about the event. First, who was the chief guest? That's right, it was the principal of PN College. His presence added a lot of significance to the occasion. Next, what did the head teacher do first during the program? He began by reading out the annual report, giving everyone a clear overview of the school's achievements over the year. Then, we saw the chief guest praising the school. He commended the overall performance, especially highlighting the excellent results in the JSC and SSC exams. This really shows the school's dedication to academic excellence. Now let's talk about Farabi. He was awarded 2 prizes, an impressive achievement. These prizes were for his regular attendance and his good results in the last annual exams. All these points connect to the bigger picture of celebrating hard work, dedication, and the school's ongoing success. This slide doesn't contain enough information. That's why we're moving to the next slide.